down the East Devon way. Someone said it's a lovely view at the far end of the bay. No talk of cliffs or endless miles, no warning of the track. Just follow round past Lyme, they said. They never said come back. The path went on, then further still, then further still again, past every cliff and turning point that laughed at common sense. By the time I reached Pinhay Bay, with legs near worn in two, I swore I'd sit and not move on. That's all I planned to do. I only came for a walk that day, not fossils, rocks or mud, but one small stone caught my tired eye, half buried where I stood. I bent right down, I picked it up, and just like that I knew, you don't choose fossil hunting, it quietly chooses you.
UK Fossils follows all laws and regulations regarding fossil hunting. In some of our videos we use hammers to extract fossils from rocks. These rocks are not part of the bedrock, they are ex situ rocks that have naturally broken away from the bedrock and are legal to collect under SSSI regulations.
So we're on Monmouth Beach at the moment and we're going to be walking around the corner to Pinhay Bay. See what we can come away with on a glorious, glorious day. So to get to Pinhay Bay, you have to walk on Monmouth Beach. You can, however, get to it from Seaton, but it is a much further walk and it's on a lot of annoying shingle. So we're coming this way today. So we are only having a quick look as we walk on Monmouth Beach to Pinhay Bay. We don't want to spend too much time here because we have already done this location, which if you haven't seen already, it's on our YouTube channel now. But obviously, like any fossil hunter, you can't walk on a beach and not look for fossils. It's like a child going into a toy shop, I guess, and not looking for toys. So just a very quick look as we're walking.
So let's have a look at the geology at Pinhay Bay. At the bottom of the cliff you have the older sediments, and these are the Triassic. Now the beds here that are exposed are part of the Penarth group, and it's actually the Langport Member. Now the Langport Member used to be known as the White Lias, but it did actually become renamed. This is where you're going to find a lot of giant bivalves, Plagdystoma. Above this, you've got the continuation of the Blue Lias Formation. This stretches all the way from Church Cliffs in Lyme Regis, follows through to Monmouth Beach, and then also at Pinhay Bay. Above this is the Cretaceous beds, and you start off with the Upper Greensand Formation. At the very top, you have the Chalk group. Now, as you can see in this drone footage, the actual chalk has often slipped down. The greensand as well can be in front of the cliff, particularly at the west-hand side of Pinhay Bay.
And we're still going. Not there yet. Nope. What a day for a daydream. What's that? Plagistoma. So we've finally made it. We are approaching Pinhay Bay. You can see just there. To the left there where it's got that light whitish colour at the top, that's the Cretaceous bed with the chalk. Just in front of Alistair there, you can, obviously with the Cretaceous, you can find echinoids. I know on our last visit here, I found an echinoid. That's a really nice piece of fossilised wood in here. It's probably the biggest bit of fossilised wood I've seen in rock.
So I've just split this rock here, and as you can see, these Arnioceros blocks are quite common at Pinhay Bay, and they're easier to split than those found at Lyme Regis. Here are a few more Arnioceros blocks that we got previously. These have been prepped. Oh, look at that! Look at that gastropod there! That's really nice, that. Wow. So that was rather lucky. I tried to take this side off here to try and relieve some of the weight, and the rock actually split right the way through the middle. I mean, look at that. That is so close. It's right on the edge, but it's fine because it hasn't gone anywhere near this side here. So I'm not too happy about trying to take any more of this block, because the way it is, it just could split the shell, and I'm going to just take that back. It's quite heavy, but I'm going to take that back as it is, because we've never actually found a gastropod here before, and it's a really nice one, that. So I'm going to take that back as it is.
Down East Devon way. Someone said it's a lovely view at the far end of the bay. No talk of cliffs or endless miles, no warning of the track. Just fall around past Lyme, they said, and never said come back. The path went on and further still, further still again, past every cliff and turning point that laughed, becoming sense. By the time I reached Pinhay Bay, with legs near worn in two, I swore I'd sit up, move on. It's all I planned to do. I only came for a walk that day, not fossils, rocks or not, but one small stone caught my tired eye, have buried where I stood. I've been tracked down, I picked it up, and just like that I knew, you don't choose fossil hunting, it quietly chooses you.
So we're now at the centre of Pinhay Bay, and you can see all the different varying geology here. There's one type of fossil that's very common, and that's the bivalve plagiostoma. And a lot of these rocks you will see them in, just walking around there. You can see one just shown there. They can get really large, and they do look quite beautiful when they come out. But a lot of them, of course, are going to be worn by the sea. If you can find them fallen out in a block somewhere, then you're going to have the best chance of getting one out. So another plagiostoma there. A lot of them in these blocks are quite nice because they're freshly fallen. That's in that right layer. Just have a look, see if we can find any more. There's actually 2 on that one, that's why it's warm, but it's not in the best position really. But I'm just going to head up here a little bit, just briefly. I'm going to head towards this area here, up here with the chalk at the corner, and then sort of work backwards then. And then on the way back, the tide should be out quite nicely, so we'll be able to look on the foreshore along some of the ledges. So this is really fascinating here. What we've got is we've got the boundary between the Jurassic and the Triassic. Now this is part of the Blue Lias Formation that ends here, and there is a very clear visible boundary between this and the white lias below. The white lias here is Triassic in age. As you run around you can see the layer distinctly marked here.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoy fossil hunting, like and subscribe to our channel for regular videos on where to collect, hints, tips and location updates. UK Fossils always collects responsibly and is proud to have created the Fossil Code, which helps educate others. We encourage you to read the Code of Conduct and guidelines on our website before going fossil hunting yourself. Safe and sensible collecting is always paramount. The information provided in our videos is for general guidance only. While we aim to ensure accuracy, UK Fossils cannot accept responsibility for any errors, omissions or actions taken based on this content. It is your responsibility to check local regulations and land access permissions before collecting.